Yeah, what's up? It's Marlon Wayans. You watching Leah's Lemonade?
Well, I wish I could give you the tea, but mine's just a little bit tart, and that's why it's called Leah's Lemonade. I'm really excited to have my next guest. He's been at the lemonade stand before, and he is my HU brother. So, Marlon Wayans, how are you?
I'm good. HU.
No, we just missed homecoming this weekend. Were you there?
I did it on purpose.
Why you
I
doing
didn't go.
this?
First of all, I didn't graduate, and they didn't give me a until they give me a diploma or a doctorate or something. I ain't going.
Don't do us like that because you used to be on campus. I seen you when I was in undergrad there. So don't do that now. Don't let Diddy
No,
out.
I'll go. I'll go eventually. I just every homecoming I'm working.
Okay.
I don't. I'm trying to make history for us, and it's if I'm sitting there partying and celebrating 11/11 at the Apollo. So, I'm just all hands on deck. I'm focused, man.
Yeah, y'all were filming too. I saw that. So can't wait to see what
Yeah.
you're up to. Special, right? You have a special coming out.
Yeah. I'm filming it at the Apollo November 11th, 11/11. And it's a really great, I think it's my best work. It's called Good Grief. And it's about all I've been through in the past 3 years, just
Yeah,
of grief
a lot of
and
loss.
growth. Yeah, but a lot of gains. You realize that when you lose things, there's a lot that you gain, and you just gotta take and fill those holes with other meaningful things, and you realize you have a lot more time in your hand and energy.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. And I love that too because um, speaking of Howard, you were actually my first interview at Howard University. So I always love talking to you because it feels very full circle. So just kind of speaking about life and the way it transitions, when I was in BC, I talked to you. And then here in Columbus, I'm talking to you again. So it's always very full circle to talk to you, especially as an HU alum. So I appreciate you.
Well, thank you, baby girl. You got it. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go make these Howard people proud of us, huh?
Right. Okay. So we can actually get our honorary doctorate. Okay. Because I'm not going back to school.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I've done so much in this industry. I know as much as a doctor would in
Would
terms
you
of
go back
the
and teach at
science of
Howard?
comedy.
Would you teach at Howard?
Uh, Maybe when I retire,
Mm, okay, give us a little Felicia Rashad energy.
which is probably never. But what I would do is not teach. I would do. I would do a seminar. I,
Mm,
I would do. I would do like either a weekend class
okay.
or just like a class for a day, and you could just download. Here's how you create comedy. It would be a how to on the industry and how to on creating your own way.
Well, listen, I know you in grind mode right now, but I know the people who can actually make that happen. So we're gonna have to talk after this interview. But you are coming to Columbus actually tomorrow, and they actually added another show. You sold out Friday and Saturday. So tell everybody about this show so they need to know why they need
Yeah,
Thursday tickets.
yeah. We added a weird show on Thursday night. We actually Thursday is my favorite night to perform because I feel like the people that really love you come
Oh,
out on Thursday.
yeah.
Friday and Saturday, I love you, but there's something to do, and I
Date
got a
night,
date,
right?
and I got paid. I'm ready to spend this new money. Thursday is I'm broke. I ain't got no money. God, I'm tired, but I love this man. I'm coming.
Yeah.
So Thursday night shows. So I just added a second show Thursday night.
Oh,
I think
wow.
we have a 7 o'clock and a 9:30 now. So get your tickets to that and come see the special before I shoot it.
Okay, yeah. So you're getting a little taste before everybody catches it on wherever it's going to be.
Yeah, and sometimes I just go, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I just do what I feel.
Mm.
It's not always just rehearsal. Like I know my set well enough that sometimes I just have fun and be random.
Well, I also think too, you can really tell a true stand-up comedian when they can engage with the audience and go with whatever is happening in the room. So I always love like comedians who can go off the cuff and just
Yeah, I'm weird like that. I've been doing it too long that I don't need to follow a script. I don't even write my stand up like on like pen and pad. I
Really?
write it right here. I write it through the experience. I do it on stage. Most of the times, y'all come see me do shows. Y'all really watching me write.
Mm.
I will sit there on a stage and just think, and then say what's on my mind. And my last special, God Loves Me, I literally wrote on a stage in 4 months. I was ready to shoot a special.
Wow. And then it came all together.
I'm getting. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm in the zone, getting nice. I'm in my bag.
Yeah, and I mean, you've been grinding, you've been having special after special after special, so people have been seeing you put that work in. I have a question. Which grind do you believe to be harder, being an actor or being a stand-up comedian?
They're both hard, right? I'm a hard worker, so it doesn't matter if I was an actor, a writer, producer, a comedian. It's all hard for me because I take all of it so seriously, right? So it doesn't matter if it's drama or comedy. I put in the same work. But I would say that when you're an actor, you're reading other people's words and making them come true. When you're a comedian, you got to create the words. You got to create the experience. You have to tell your truths. You have to, you have to dig deep and you have to be fearless because you're on a stage with people judging you every night.
Mm.
And so there's a part of you just gotta not give a hell. You just do it. I don't care. I don't let nothing break me down. Let everything build me up. I don't get nervous. I don't get scared. I try not to get excited because I need to think in the pocket. And I feel like my best shows are when I don't even want to be on stage and I'm there and I'm just talking. It's a lot more fun than feeling desperate to be on stage. Like, oh, I got to make people laugh. No, I don't. I got to make them listen.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, on that same tip, though, what do you find to be more fulfilling, behind the scenes work? Because I mean, you are a director, producer, and then on the other hand, you are an actor slash talent. So, which do you find to be more fulfilling, or it really just depends on the project?
I love it all. I love it all. I got to be honest. That's why I'm grateful to God that he, He's allowed me to do this for a living and to pursue dreams and do what I absolutely love. I love it all. But I felt deeply in love with stand up because I
Mm.
just feel like I've been a star for 30 years. I think stand up is going to make me a superstar. Y'all haven't seen my best work. Y'all haven't seen my best work. My best years are ahead of me. I'm nowhere close to peaking. I'm I'm nowhere close to being like that dude. One day, Hollywood going, they're gonna be like, oh, that's the guy, and they're gonna put all their money, bet all their money on this horse, and somebody's gonna make a bunch of billions because Marlon Marlon about to be special.
That's interesting that you say that, though, because I actually see quite a bit on Twitter, specifically a conversation about how Hollywood and the industry does not give your family enough roses for the things that y'all have, imprinted in Hollywood. Do you think that's true, or do you think that how do you feel about that?
Um, I definitely think it's true. Um, they be forgetting. They got short term memory.
Hmm.
Uh, but with the fans, fans love us. We got fan love for life. We've done nothing but create funny experiences and made people laugh and been a great example of the family for Black people and just people. Period. A family that works together, loves each other, and puts out classic products. Do the you can't mimic what we do. They've
Yeah,
been trying. You can't steal the recipe because you can't steal my point of view. Our life experience is so different, and the fact that all the six of us and my nephews and my nieces, we have a sense of humor that you can't steal.
yeah,
You could take pieces of it, but after a minute, people are, this don't taste like Wayans.
yeah.
And so it's not about. We've never been people to sit there waiting or begging Hollywood to give us our flowers. There's a confidence that comes with I've made you money. If
Yeah.
you want to make more money, then you would finance these projects. And if not, then I will find a different pocket and you will miss out on making that money. Hollywood's never given me anything. I've made my way in Hollywood this whole time. We've brought stuff to Hollywood. One day Hollywood's gonna go, okay, let me bring you stuff and let me mix it with what you do. And because there's a brand and the excellence involved. I know what I'm doing. I know what my audience wants to see. I know how to tell a joke. I know how to sit in the pocket. And as an actor, now I'm a grown ass man. I could get the girl. My best years are ahead of me, and I feel like my family's best years are ahead of us. We ain't done. We just resting.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, also to your point, timeless work. Like, I mean, My Wife and Kids is my favorite show, period. Like, when I think of the love that I would love to have, that is, period, the guideline for me. So, you know, I
Classic.
think, yeah, it's classic work. And so, again, I think that's why the conversation is, they don't get their flowers because they've contributed so much to Hollywood. But I think, again, your legacy, how you're pushing forward, how you're moving forward with how you facilitate your career is gonna show that. And oftentimes,
And it's weird, right? Here's the thing. We've been here for 40 years. People, it's funny, Hollywood likes the new guy. He's the new flavor. He's the new this. This guy right here, he's young. We've been here for 40 years. And the audience has seen us. They've literally watched me grow up.
Yeah.
And to a grown ass, whole ass man. I was a 18-year-old kid when I first came out. And over the years, I've been growing, developing, maturing as an artist, a human, and a man, right? So my comedy developed. Y'all watch me go from not doing stand-up at all to now I'm on my 5th special. Like, I'm getting nice with this. Normally when people come out, you have to work to get that opportunity, and then they give you, they fund your products until they chew off all your flavor, and then they go, yeah, we're done with him. Let's pick somebody new.
Yeah.
I have been here. I have never had a hot moment. I've never been the guy.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, because for 30 years I've been able to develop, grow, and mature into what I'm going to become. My best years are ahead of me. Leading man days are now, right? My action star days are now. My dramatic lead days are now. My selling out theaters and one day arenas are now. It's coming. I feel it. I'm just doing the work. And then one day people are gonna go, where did he come from? I've been here for 30 years, and y'all watch me grow. And the thing is, sometimes when it's there, it's like when you see your kids. You see them every day, so it's hard to acknowledge their growth. And then one day they go to college and they come back, and you're like, you're a whole ass man. That's what's happening right now, and I'm excited. These are my. I'm getting nice with this. Right, stand up made me a beast.
Yeah. Oh, I love to see it. I'm excited. I'm going to check out one of the shows when you pull up in Columbus. Now, real quick, I saw an interview you did recently that you said, speaking of stand-up, that Chris Rock called you after your first stand-up and was like, it ain't it. It ain't it for you.
No, he didn't call me. He came to the show and he heckled me.
Wait, from the audience?
Yeah, right in front of the stage for 5 minutes. Tore me up. I quit. I was 19. I quit stand-up for 20 years after that. And then I was so mad. I asked God to do something. The guy was like, no, son, vengeance is mine. And then Will Smith got up and slapped the hell out of him at the Oscars.
How satisfying was that on a scale of 1 to 10?
13. No, I'm joking. I didn't enjoy seeing Chris get hit. I didn't. I love Chris. I actually was very sad in my heart for him. I was disappointed in Will for that. but I also had compassion because I just think we watched that brother have a nervous breakdown on stage.
After hearing Jada talk so much recently, is, is it adding up for you?
That man had a nervous breakdown.
And I also think too, you know, we don't talk about, especially when we talk about people on the links of Will Smith, right? Like these people, I think of Will Smith before all this controversy as like in the Denzel category, like these sacred Black actors or Hollywood figures that we see as perfect, right? We know that that's not true, but I think it's not talked about enough in the industry because I guess it's like a flaw on your persona per se. We won't talk about the real stuff. So I think, you know, I really respect how you're moving upon your grief. You had a lot of loss, losing your parents in these past couple of years, and in using that in your stand up to kind of discuss it. Is it therapeutic for you to kind of share where you're at? Because you're so funny all the time. How do you balance like what is real life Marlon, how he's feeling versus not the caricature, but like who your public persona as a comedian is?
I think you have to have maintenance of self. Like I do therapy 2 times a week. Always speak about. I always embrace God first.
Yeah.
I know that I'm only here as a vessel to do His will, and that's to make people smile and make people feel good, and be a good son, be a good father, be a good friend, be a good brother. You know, those titles to me mean everything. Not be a great actor and be a great. No, that's not first to me. My family's first, and I got to be an example for them, and 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 a soldier for God, just in terms of my actions. Right.
Yeah.
I bring peace. I bring love. I bring smiles. I don't make people feel bad or uncomfortable. Like I'm always love. I try to be. And I think what happens is living that way, it keeps you grounded, right? I think when Will snapped, I think the problem was if you listen to his speech, I don't think he thanked God the whole speech.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the point of your life, you're at the top of the mountain, and yet God's not the first thing out your mouth. And it's no dis to Will, none, because I'm so proud of him, so happy for him. And I was so sad for him when that happened. But that's what I kind of noticed. And you know, I think he has his religion or whatever his way of thinking is more of a science base than it is a spiritual base.
Yeah.
And you know, I have no judgment against any man's spirituality. That's on them. But for me, first thing out of my mouth is thank you, God.
Yeah.
Because if you don't thank God first, then that means somehow you think you are God.
Mm.
And so that leads you astray.
Yeah.
Because God's going to tell you, son, sit your ass down. It's
Right.
just a joke.
Yeah.
But I felt bad for Will. I mean, he did a lot for Black people, honored us in great ways. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
the man ain't perfect. He ain't perfect. You know, but you know, Chris Rock, he didn't deserve that. And you can't start. He started this nonsense in comedy. Now people think they can come up on the stage. Now I gotta stay in Muay Thai ready to bust a dude in his nose if he come up on my stage. Come on, bro.
I mean, you know, I hear you. I see how comedians feel, but I'm one of them people who's like on the, I don't know. I'd be like protect Black women, but I don't know. This little last press tour for Jada been like, protect Will, protect Will, protect Will. Jesus protect
Yeah,
him.
but all the man said was G.I. Jane. That wasn't even a diss. Like I did a whole special on this, right? On the slap. That wasn't that was not. It's not like he sat there for 10 minutes and ripped on her. And he's a comedian.
Fair.
That's what they do.
At
You
award
can't
shows.
take a joke.
Yeah.
What's wrong? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all can't take a joke. Come on, stop this.
I think what I found the
Stop
most
this.
interesting about, you know, Jada doing this recent thing is she said that was the first time Will called her a wife in 7 years. They had been separated, living separate homes, appearing publicly, but doing things completely separate. And she said the first time in 7 years, since 2016, that man called her his wife was at the Oscars that night. I'm like, I'm so invested, but I'm like, it makes no sense. Like, I need help to understand. I mean,
Because it's not supposed to make sense to y'all. It's only supposed to make sense to them. In their world, in their universe, who are we to judge their life, their lifestyle? That's their life. This is their movie. Let them live like they want. We so busy trying to make people this or that. Who are we to judge? Everybody mind their business. Those people don't owe us everything about their relationship. They don't owe us books. They're not a TV show. They're human beings. And they should have their own life. We don't go into everybody's life who's on TV just because you are a star or you that's none of your damn business. That's why I'll be doing reality shows and stuff like that. My family business, my family business. That's not on people. It's none of your business. What do you I don't I give you entertainment. That's all. You don't own my life. My life is my life. It's none of your business. If I choose to share it, great. But if not, why go get your own life? Why y'all so worried about what I'm doing and what that's their relationship. They could be married, within their marriage. That's on them.
yeah.
I don't care. I just care they, hey, when's the next I Am Legend coming up?
Right.
What's the next Red Table Talk?
What,
You know what I mean? And
where's the next
I believe,
iRobot?
yeah, I believe as my friends, like I'm like, yo, Jada, they don't deserve all your business. People think that they supposed to know your business. That is not your effing business. I don't need to explain nothing to y'all. Y'all could speculate all you want. It's my business, my family. Period. I don't owe nobody nothing except for Chris Rock. We owe him a sit down and an apology. We owe him that. But everybody else, I'm talking about my marriage and how long I've been separated. Yo, keep your business your business. I love you. Keep your business your business. I don't think she's wrong. But I don't think she owes people everything about her.
So
Right?
when we get
You
our
don't owe
Marlon Wayans book, it's not giving all that.
if I choose to speak on it, sure.
Okay.
But I'm not here for that, man. You get the Marlon Wayans book when I do my stand up. It's the funny telling of a story about me and my life and my pain and how it reflects on making you smile. And if you ever go through this situation, here's how I got through it.
Yeah.
So, but I just think that we're all so twisted and sick. Instagram and Facebook and X, and we just everybody business. Mind your business. Back in the day when you was a movie star, it's your business. You don't owe everybody everything. Half these dudes, you find out when they're dead. Oh wow, he was like that. Miles Davis and those dudes, they were crazy. They lived crazy lives. Richard Pryor lived it crazy, but we wasn't all in his business. That man could live like he wants to live.
Yeah.
Who are we to judge anybody? So I don't think everybody could talk nonsense about Jada if they want to, but I I think just appreciate the fact that she's sharing something. Just be appreciative, and don't come down on her and look at the way she is and wow, man, this is such a negative ass place, man. I'll turn your comments off. Turn your life comments off. I don't look at what they say about me. I just say it. Now what?
Woo. I love that. Well, listen, Marlon, I'm gonna let you go because your PR team wrapping me up. You are a busy man, but
Okay.
let everybody know again all your shows for the Funny Bone where people can get in touch with you or see what you got going on in social media. Your favorite place.
Yeah, at Marlon Wayans everywhere, and then Marlon Wayans official for tickets for the Columbus show. Get your tickets. Everything's damn near sold out except for that one show I just added in Columbus tomorrow night.
Okay, well, we will
Thursday.
be Marlon Wayans.
Right.
Thank you so much. Grab it up, throw it back,
All right, man.
all of that.